Hello everybody, this is Nakimaki and I am one of the top players in Dunk City Dynasty. As you can see, one of the top career players and one of the top just overall players in the world. And today I'm just going to show you all my settings and what I would recommend and just what each setting does. So vibration is just if you're playing on your phone or on a controller, it just vibrates. I don't like having it when I play, but I don't use a phone or a controller anymore. Joystick type, fixed or free, just if you have you playing on phone, you can like drag your finger wherever you need and where you start is where it goes. I have it on free because I'm playing on PC and my touchpad's emulator. I just like having it so I don't have to put it where I need it. It just says I can put it wherever. Icon pass. This will allow you to pass to a specific teammate. This is one of the most important uh, setting to have on. It will automatically be off. You have to have this on to play the game. Um, this one, target default or swap. This is just for um, if you have defense, your target will not switch to whoever's closest to. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Auto defense is you have the button where you can automatically go to your opponent. I have this on just because I like sometimes against some dribblers who don't go anywhere. You can have it on like Doncic. He's very good to use this against. And then you'll go for um, the zone because uh, yeah, I can't really explain this one. Very good. Uh, Layout controls. This is just again if you're on phone and you like to use more fingers, everything's down here. Maybe you move something so you can use claw grip or whatever. I recommend trying to make your own settings and whatever feels comfortable. Skill auto pathing is just if you have a skill like maybe dunking, it will automatically go to where you need to be to dunk. And then here it says tap, and then you'll automatically go where it is, and here you maybe have to hold it. I don't use any of these because I'm a courier main, and he doesn't really use any of these. Pump fake upon catch. This is also pretty important to have, especially when you play curry, because he has some talents where you get increased open shot percentage if you make them jump on your pump fake. So this is also pretty important to have. This joystick orientation is also preference. I like to have it relative to rim. So that means if like I'm in the top left corner, I have to go like go down to go sideways. It just it simulates if you were like in front of the rim. Here, if you click absolute, if going right will always be right, no matter where you're facing. I just like having a gun relative to rim because that's what I used to play on Freestyle Basketball 2. All these of Dynasty, you I don't really have to explain them. Camera, this is in non-Dynasty, so like 11 point and classic and ranked. I use top down for both because I feel like it gives the best view. Full court you can have as well, but I feel like it's too far away. So I recommend top down. Ultimate close-up, it's just sometimes some ultimates go close and you have like a cool graphic. You don't need to have this on, you can have it on or off. Both of these also. I would recommend having long range loose ball camera on so you can see where the ball is when it's loose and you can run for it. Um, this is not really necessary. I haven't changed it, but you don't have to have this on. Opponents pass call bubble. I would actually turn this off if you're playing in high elo, because I've seen some new strategies that the top players are running, where you have Gasol running to the rim, and then both his teammates go close to him and then spam the bubble, so you can't really see if he's pump faking or dunking, and it's almost unguardable. So if you're playing at this level and you see this strategy, I would recommend turning this off, at least if you're a center. Above head or chat area, this doesn't really matter, but again, if you are having the same issue like with the pass call bubble, they can also use the emotes. I haven't seen anyone do it yet, but I know they can. Player info display, I like having the player name, so if they have any skins on, I still know which player is which. But you can have the nickname as well if you just like having nicknames. Doesn't really matter. Always show player info, I would have this on. I'm pretty sure it's off automatically, but this is so you can see the player name and who is who. Um, then player action prompt is also pretty good to have, so you know when you contest a shot or a block or whatever you do. This is good. Contested area display, I would have it man to man, so whoever you have set to be guarding, you will always go to this guy using auto defense, and they will always only show the contest area for this man. If you press free, it will be the one closest to you. Some people like this, and then handler I would not recommend for anybody because you don't really have to chase after the ball. Someone else will guard him for you. Contested layup area display. This is the little red circle. So if you try to lay up while someone's in here, you're gonna have like the red layup where you like try, yeah, you'd like defend it, and you're gonna do like a jelly layup or whatever you call it. So if you can try to go whenever people go to the rim inside this one, and if they go for a layup or something, you will contest them hard. Opponent grayed out. I would have this on so you don't get confused with your teammates and opponents, but it doesn't matter. Outline, um, I would have this on the entire team, so you always know which is enemies and who aren't enemies. This one, this doesn't really matter. Um, so it only works if you have this on handler, and I wouldn't put this on. Outline width, this doesn't matter as well. You can have it to whatever. I have it on thick, just because I like it that. Message broadcast in Dynasty, doesn't matter. Here I would actually put this to transparent so you don't get blocked by icons. This should only you should only have this if you have FPS issues, or you rather like if you like having the simple court. It will just remove everything from the background, and it will make your game run smoother if you have very low FPS or lag spikes. Distance lines I would also have on because uh, some abilities have like an activation range at a certain distance. So if you don't know where it is, you have to like learn it. And I'd rather just read it and just say maybe okay, it's 2 to 4 meters, and you can know on the court where 2 to 4 meters from the rim is. This one is only for spectating. I would not change any of these unless you are spectating a lot. I don't really do that much. And here, hide costume. Uh, I have mine on. I'm hiding everything on my um like I just hide everything because I like the way the characters look. But if you like the skins and all of that, you can have this off. It doesn't matter. For full court, there's a shot meter. If you play 5v5 a lot and you don't run it on auto, this one is pretty good because it will increase your chances. But if you just like running it on auto, it doesn't really matter if you have it on or off. These ones, is if you just stop moving, AI will take over. And this is just that you will use your ultimates, and also that these guys will uh, will switch when you pass the ball to another player on your team. You will take over the player, and also here it will go to the one nearest the one with the ball. Here you can switch matchups, and again pass icon, so you can select where you want to throw the ball to. Uh, Again, this is play calling. Run your plays. Shot clock from Dynasty as well. Here, same camera, interface also the same. This you can choose yourself. For graphics, I'm playing on a computer, good computer, so I can have everything on max and still run good FPS. If you have a phone, I would recommend having your resolution to the lowest and graphics to the lowest, and then your frame rate to the highest as possible to get the max out of your phone or iPad. For audio, I like having the music down. You can mute all of these if you want, but I like having the commentator. I think he's fun, and he also tells what is happening. If you're shooting and you're not sure if you're shooting a 2-pointer or 3-pointer, he will just tell it. You don't need to have these. This is just your social settings. Like if you don't want invites from everybody and you would rather play with your friends only, you can put these on. This is for your profile. If you want people to not be able to see your stats, maybe you have bad stats or you don't like to show them, you can turn these off and people can't see your stats. Here on the system, I would recommend having secondary password on, just because if you get hacked, you don't really you can't really get it back. So I would always, in almost all games, just have two-factor just in case. But that's mostly the important parts. This is the icon pass. I would say that's most important. For my settings on PC, I use my arrow keys to control my character on the right hand. And on the left, I use A to drive and all the combos with this. D is for shooting and then catch and shoot. Then I use W for like the layup and the sidestep shot. And then I use space for my ultimate. And for the passing, I use E for number 2 and Q for number 1. And that's just how I play. I think on default it's a bit different, but I made my own because it reminds me more of playing Freestyle Basketball 2, which is another game I played a lot on PC. But that will be it for this video. I might go into more detail on how to play curry. I have a collaboration coming up with a creator named Prox, and we're gonna make together a guide on how to play curry and how to play him at the very best level and all the secret combinations and mechanics you can do with him. But I think I'm gonna make my own short videos about maybe potential and what to upgrade. I don't have him maxed yet, but that's what I'm gonna be doing next. Thank you, and I'll see you guys.